Hello Nistas and Nistos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home, and today we are here to talk fragrances. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrances and or fragrance combinations that I wore this week, please stay tuned. All right, so starting the week of July 14th, starting on Sunday, I wore something really laid back this particular day. I have really been a homebody more so than normal here lately, you guys. So I started off with this fragrance here. This is Lovely Dreamer. This is a really nice fragrance. I think it only was released probably in this and maybe a body wash or maybe a cream. I'm not really sure. But I picked this up at an SAS sale, and it has fragrance notes of fluffy musk, clean wood, white Irish, and fresh bergamot. This is so good, you guys. I hate that I didn't get a backup because this is my type of fragrance. It is musky, but it does have a clean fragrance vibe to it, and really enjoyed it. But I paired it with Lazy Sunday Morning, and this is from Replica. And this is also a very clean aldehydic type of fragrance. It has aldehydes in it. It has some lily of the valley and some iris and musk, of course. And the description on this fragrance is soft skin and bed linens. So really nice fragrance. This is one of my fragrances from Replica, and I actually enjoy this way better than I enjoy the one called Bubble Bath. So that was my fragrance combination for Sunday. Right, so now moving on into Sunday evening, you guys. Yes, showered up, got dressed, and hubby and I went out for a little while. So Sunday evening, I started off with Velvet Tonka by BDK. This is probably my second favorite from the house of BDK. This is very beautiful. This is a powdery, nutty lactonic fragrance. Now, you know, almond can be a little tricky. When almond is in a fragrance, sometimes to me it smells like it has some cherry in it. It gives you like this powdery undertone. This is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fragrance. As you can see, the decant is real because I have decanted it as well as wear it a lot, because whenever I wear this, I get loads of compliments on it. I actually shared a decant of this with my Saks Fifth Avenue SA, and she really enjoyed it. They don't carry BDK in my Saks, but this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. So I still wanted to have that nutty lactonicness, but I wanted to add just a little sweetness to it. So I went in with Vele by Tizianna Terenzi. Now, if you know this collection of Tizianna Terenzi, you know it is known for its tropical passion fruit DNA. Absolutely beautiful. Others like Cassiopeia and Andromeda, you get that sweet tropical greenness in it, and this gives the same thing. It has notes of mango, it has some heliotrope, it has passion fruits in it, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it has some green notes. So what I was trying to do with this, I succeeded by pairing it with the Vele. Absolutely beautiful, powdery, girly, green, fruity type of fragrance combination, and I absolutely enjoyed it. So this was my Sunday evening fragrance combination. Now moving on into Monday. Monday, I started off with a fragrance that I do enjoy, but it comes off like a fine fragrance mist, and I don't think I'll ever purchase from this house again. They're gonna have to strengthen these fragrances up, and they are toilettes, but they just have no lasting power on my skin. So I started off with the Vanille Extreme. Now this is vanilla flavor, like vanilla in the kitchen flavor, baking vanilla in a bottle. It is absolutely beautiful. The fragrance is so good. This is sweet, sugary, gourmand vanilla, but it just does not last. So I went in with this, And I paired it with the Sweet Banana from KayAli. Now, you know, this has banana, coconut, and some jasmine in it. So I paired it with this only because it didn't need any help. The Sweet Banana didn't need any help, but I did not want to use so much of it because it only comes in this little 10 ml size. So what I did was I just paired these two together, and they were really nice together. So that was my fragrance combination for Monday. Now moving on into Tuesday. Tuesday I wanted to smell real coconutty, so that's what I went for, and I did achieve it. And this is one of my go-to coconut fragrance combinations. I never lose with this. Every time it's a score, and I think you have probably seen it before. So of course I started off with the Soleil Blanc Shimmering Body Oil by Tom Ford. You know, this has notes of, does this even have coconut in it? I'm not really sure. I do know that it has ylang ylang, and it has some really nice solar notes in it. Absolutely beautiful. And the formulation of it, it gives you a really nice shimmering shine. So then I went in with Beach Walk from Replica. This is another one of my favorites from Replica. It says Sun Kiss Salty Skin. And to just take her to the next level, pretty girl era, I went in with the Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21 from KayAli. This is so good. Coconut milk, ylang ylang, beautiful floral. It's coconutty. And sometimes I don't know if I consider coconut to be a fruit. Well, I think it's categorized as a fruit. But there are times where I get this nutty vibe from coconut. Let me know what you think about coconut. Fruit or nut? It is a fruit, but sometimes it gives me a nutty vibe. So again, that was my fragrance combination for Tuesday. On into Wednesday. Wednesday, I started off with my Lavender Vanilla Oil, one of my favorites from Bath and Body Works. It really gets its use. I will put this on my feet and my elbows a lot at night. Very relaxing. So I went in with that. Then I went in with Perfume Power Fine Fragrance Mist from Bath and Body Works. If you like lavender, I would recommend trying to get you one of these because, like I said, the lasting power, if you put it on a moisturized body, it will carry you. It's not perfume power, but it's close to it. This is almost like a perfume toilet. So it has fragrance notes of vanilla, jasmine, and lavender, of course. So I went in with that, and the fragrance that I paired it with is Glossier's You. Now, Glossier's You is also a very close to skin type of fragrance. I do think that this fragrance has a longer lasting power than I can document because I always get compliments on it, even from my husband, but when they're complimenting me, I don't smell it. So, you know, this is the fragrance that is supposed to be pheromone directed. It just depends on what your body chemistry provides. It has like some iris, and I think it has lavender in it as well. So that was my fragrance combination for Wednesday. Now moving on into Thursday, I started off with the Wakiki Beach Coconut. This has fragrance notes of tropical white coconut, salted breeze, sun bleached woods, and this is a body cream. I want to use this more because I do want to make it through this summer. And this is their coconut fragrance. This is one of their top coconut fragrance from Bath and Body Works. It has like this really sweet candy vibe to it. So I went in with that. All right, I also used my Balinese coconut by New York. That is a perfume oil. I don't know where I put it, but I will put a picture here. And this gives the same type of vibe as the Wakiki coconut. It is a sweet candy type of coconut fragrance. Really nice. And to top it off, I went in with my summer 2024 tropical favorite, and that is Miami Nectar by Ellis Brooklyn. The coconut water and the frangipani, as well as the pink pineapple in here, it's a treat. Now, when I layer this, I get a little bit longer lasting power than I do if I wear it in isolation. So this is definitely a treat for the summer, but I would recommend layering it with some complementary base notes. So again, that was my fragrance combination for Thursday. Now moving on into Friday, you guys. Friday is a fragrance that I wore completely in isolation for review purposes. And I only layered it with my Coco Shea body oil, because you cannot put perfume on a dry body. It has to be moisturized. So I went in with Melon Kiss, and this is from Navitus in collaboration with Gabby Loves Perfume. This is a really beautiful fragrance. It's also summertime fun. I know that it says Melon Kiss, but for me, this fragrance gives me more of a coconut vibe, a creamy, like tonic coconut, and I'm not mad about it. So that was my fragrance for Friday. Now moving on into Saturday, I started off again with the Soleil Blanc Body Shimmer from Tom Ford, and I paired it with Sunshine from Amouage. Now, Sunshine from Amouage, very beautiful fragrance. It has this note of white tobacco that I am totally intrigued by. This is a beautiful fragrance. But on Saturday, you guys, it was a little too warm for that white tobacco, and it kept coming off to me as a like cigarette smoke vibe. And that's just me, and it could just be the temperature as well. So what I did was I refreshed my fragrance with a sweeter type of vanilla, and this is just a fragrance that I picked up that had a lot of buzz. This is Vanilla Potion, and I paired it with this, and it actually paired really well together. But my only purpose for pairing it, because she performs very well on her own, I just did not like how it developed on my skin on that extra hot day with the white tobacco. So I decided to pair it with this, and I totally enjoyed it. So those were my fragrances for the week of July 14th, you guys. I want to thank you for coming back. If you would like to share any of your fragrances or fragrance combinations that you have worn or recently worn or plan to wear, just go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.